January comes around, I'm thinking pitches and catches.
Oh, yeah. We're about a month away.
Yeah, we're a month away.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm always thinking baseball.
Yeah, it's almost baseball season. You were talking earlier about a player too, Hal Chase.
Yeah. Oh, Hal Chase.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know a little about
Yeah, I
Hal
do.
Chase?
Tell me about Hal.
You might regret it afterwards. You might have to take a shower after I tell you about Hal Chase. Well, I'll tell you.
All right.
Now, Hal Chase was by all accounts, a great first baseman.
Yeah.
The greatest defensive first baseman of his era. Now, he played at the turn of the 20th century, and he was the first star of the New York Yankees, the first big star. And this is when the Yankees were called the New York Highlanders. So he started around 1906. Babe Ruth, who played with Lou Gehrig, said that Chase was the greatest first baseman ever.
Wow.
I mean, he was that good.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, not as good a hitter as Gehrig, but he was supposedly a magician in the field.
Right.
That the guy was, and you'd see how you ever see the old photos of their mitts?
Yeah.
Looks like a friggin' oven mitt,
Yeah.
And the guy's jumping and doing one-handed catches. And they said he would field bunts on the third base side of the pitcher's mound and throw out the runner at first. That's how quick. They say quick as a cat. But the other thing about Hal Chase, and he's more famous for, is being the absolute biggest freaking crook in the history of baseball. This guy, I read something one time where they said he wasn't corrupt. He was corruption. He was like in human form. He was corruption, this guy. He went from team to team, not only throwing ball games, taking money from gamblers, but getting his teammates to do it.
Oh, wow.
So he would ruin whole teams, this guy. Yeah, he was, but he was the first big star of the New York Yankees. And people were just amazed at how great a player he was, and especially how great a fielder he was.
Yeah.
But started becoming evident that, he was, some days he was trying, some days he wasn't trying very hard,
Yeah.
And the manager of the Yankees, who was a really famous respected manager at the time. His name was George Stallings. He went to the owner of the Yankees and he said, this guy's killing us. He's throwing ball games. He's taking money. It's awful. He was so charming, Hal Chase, that when the owner spoke to him about it, the owner fired the manager and made Hal Chase the manager.
It's amazing. There are still people like that can get away with that.
And they get away with this stuff, Well, after about a year, though, it was obvious it wasn't working out.
Yeah.
And that's when he started getting traded from team to team to team.
Yeah.
But it seems like every team would get rid of him because he was corrupt.
Wow.
And the new team would always have this hubris of, we'll straighten him out.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that with us.
Oh, isn't that always the case?
Yeah. Not only did he not do it, but then he got their other players.
Exactly.
Like he went to the New York Giants. That was the last stop for him.
Yeah.
He went to the New York Giants, and the Giants manager was Hall of Famer John McGraw. Tough guy, really savvy, tough guy.
Yeah.
He melted like ice in July with Chase, because Chase was a back slapper, smiling. So Chase corrupted all his best players. Then after that, that was it. That was 1919, the year of the Black Sox scandal. And that's when they got a new commissioner and they were like, we got a clean house. Even with the Black Sox scandal, they start digging into that. Who's one of the guys behind that? Hal Chase.
Yeah, well, thank goodness the game is changed a lot.
Changed quite a bit, because when they got the new commissioner, he was really rough. He would ban guys. He's just like, oh, you gambled? You're out for life.
Yeah.
Even, you sat with gamblers, but you decided against doing it, you're out for life. It was like anything. You spelled the word gamble, you're out for life.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it cleaned up the game.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that's where we're at. So just wanted to tell you a little about Hal Chase. And he died penniless.
Really?
There is karma. He died. Yeah, he died penniless.
That is karma for doing that to the beautiful game.
So let me show you a picture of him, though.
Yeah.
You see this picture?
Yeah.
Look at this guy. I mean, could you imagine if you went on a used car lot and this guy came over to you and he's going to be your salesperson?
Yeah, just take my wallet.
He's
You're
gonna
get it anyway.
There's a little bit about Hal Chase.
Wow.
Hope you enjoyed it.